welcome back to my channel. So today I have a crafty tag video for you guys. It's gonna be super fun and anyone can play along with this. I came up with this idea over a month ago and I just thought it would be fun. I haven't seen one go around this year yet. So I thought that it would be fun to do one. I know I like watching them and getting to know my favorite YouTubers a little bit better and get a little more personal with them. So that's what I plan on doing. So if anybody wants to play along, I will have the questions linked, or not linked, but I'll have the questions below. You can just copy and paste them and just play along. I would love to see every YouTuber do this, every scrapbooking YouTuber, card maker, mixed media, all of the people are welcome. So, first I do want to say that I have been preparing for Hurricane Florence this week. It is supposed to hit. And when you see this video, the hurricane will have already hit. But that's why I kind of look no makeup and my hair's not done. I just got done bringing in all of the things off of our deck and bringing them in our garage and getting prepared. And I just got out of the shower from doing all that. So I thought that I had a minute to film, so I might as well go ahead and do it now. I have a gnat flying around here and it's gonna aggravate the crap out of me. But hopefully it goes away. Okay, so I have all of the questions here printed off and there are 11 questions. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the first question is, who is your favorite scrapbooking designer? So by this, I mean like designer that creates collections for companies. So I can't narrow it down to one, okay? I'm sorry, you guys. I have 3. So Tracy Reed, she designs for Simple Stories, and oh my gosh, I love her stuff. I always love her stuff. Number 2 would be Shamel. She is amazing. I love all of her stuff, and she is just so sweet and kind, and her genuine personality comes off. Like, I love watching her on Insta stories and Instagram, her and her son. I love watching her YouTube videos as Glitter Girl, and I just love Shamel. And then my 3rd would be Paige Evans. She seems like such a sweet person. Like, not only do I love all of these 3 ladies' collections, but I just love them as people, I guess. So these are the reasons why I love them. So Tracy Reed, Shamel, and Paige Evans, in no particular order. I love all 3 of them equally. They're all amazing. Okay, so number 2, what is your favorite company? All right, so when I say this, you know, American Crafts owns a lot of the companies. So I would say Simple Stories and Echo Park. Again, I can't name like just one because I really do love a lot. So if I had to narrow it down, let's say 4. Okay, we'll narrow it down to 4. I will say Simple Stories, Echo Park. I'm starting to really like Photoplay. And let's see. Simple Stories, Echo Park, Photoplay. It would be a toss-up between Pink Paisley and Crepe Paper. I love them both. So there we go. We'll just name 5, okay, or 4. Yeah. So those are my favorite. Like, I can't just name one. I'm sorry, you guys. You're not going to get just one out of me. Okay. How long have you been making YouTube videos? So I have been making YouTube videos for 4.5 years. Wow. It doesn't honestly feel that long. I love it. I love making YouTube videos. I love this community. I love my subscribers / family. You guys honestly feel like you're my family. If you follow me on Instagram and you watch my Insta stories and you message me, I feel like there's a bond there with a lot of those ladies. And if you come to my retreats, I feel like there's a special bond there because, you know, we really get to know each other, and it's not just about scrapbooking. It's about people, like being humans and kind of connecting on a different level. And that's kind of what I hope happens with my YouTube videos. I try my best to comment to every single person that comments on my videos. That is something that I strive to do. No matter, you know, how many comments I get, I honestly always try my best to comment back to every single person, even if it's just a thank you, because I really feel like that connection is very important, and I want people to know that I do honestly, genuinely care about them, and them commenting on my videos really means a lot to me, and I read all of those comments, and it just makes me feel good. And so I like when people comment and I comment back because it kind of gives that extra connection, I feel. That was a totally off subject answer to that question. Okay, number 4. If you were stranded on an island and could only have 4 things from your stash, what would you have? Okay, 4 things. Why did I ask this question first of all? 4 things? Do you see this room? 4 things? Okay. All right, 4 things. Paper trimmer, adhesive, photos, oh God, and paper. Those would be my 4 things. Because I feel like you can make embellishments out of paper if you have the right paper. You can, oh, I didn't say scissors, so I wouldn't be able to fussy cut. Crap. I would do scissors instead of paper trimmer because scissors can fussy cut and cut paper and cut. It might not be straight, but it would be better. Okay, so I'm going to rephrase that. So scissors, photos, paper, and what else did I just say? Oh my God, my mind is going crazy. Adhesive. Duh. I had to like stop the video because I could not remember what I said. That's pretty bad. So scissors, photos, paper, and adhesive. You can do all kinds of things with some paper. You can, you know, cut it into fringe. You can cut it into strips. You can fussy cut flowers and make ephemera out of them and die cuts. So yeah, those would be my 4 things that if I was stranded and I had to take only 4 things out of my stash to still create and still get that creativeness out of me, those would be the 4 things that I would take. Number 5, do your children or child scrap with you? I have 1 child, if you guys have not been following me. And, you know, honestly, she really did last year. Like, she was into it with me. Lately, she's really busy. She is in basketball, softball, girls running club now. That just started this week. She's in AIG for reading, which is advanced classes. And she honestly she hasn't scrapbooked with me in a while. It kind of makes my heart sad because that was something that we had together. But I understand that she's getting older and, you know, things are going to change and that's okay. But she still does like to get creative. She likes to paint. She really, really, really loves to watercolor. So as long as she's having a creative outlet, I'm good. I just want her to be able to have that creative outlet. So that's the answer to that question. Number 6, what's your go-to color combo? Go-to. Okay. If I just had to pick a go-to color combo, it would be pink, aqua, and gold. Those are like colors that I'm always drawn to. If it's not for like a specific thing. Also blue. Like what's the color? Navy blue, sorry. I also like black. I really like black. So it would be pink, gold, black, and aqua, or navy, gold, and pink. Those 2 combos. So pink and gold are always there. All right, let's see. Number 7. How do you get out of a scrappy slump? So if you just lost your mojo, how do you get it back? Okay, this happens quite often. I scrapbook a lot. And so I can very easily lose my mojo because I'm doing it so much. And to be completely honest, the way that I get my mojo back is just to take a break and look on Pinterest and look on Instagram and watch YouTube videos and go in some of my Facebook groups that I'm in, scrapbooking groups, and just look around and comment on people's stuff. Honestly, that kind of gets it going. And then sometimes, actually most of the time, a sketch. Using a sketch that I've already created previously always seems to help. Like, it's a jumping point for me. If I'm just really in a slump and I have a deadline that I have to do for a project for a design team or something, I will, go onto my computer. I have all of my sketches that I've created saved, and I will just go pick one of my sketches that I've created. And that seems to help. Speaking of, I have a sketchbook for sale. There's a little plug for you. I will have it linked below if you guys would like to purchase it. It's $5 for 50 sketches, and it's downloadable. So check that out. All right. Number 8, how did you get started with scrapbooking? This is a question that's asked a lot. So I think I was in 6th or 7th grade, I want to say, and my grandmother actually bought me, I think it was Creative Memories, like kit. So it had the like oval and circle like cutters. So the little blade would go in, and then you would use that as like a template to cut like around a photo or around paper. And I think I had like the little mini like photo trimmer, the little that kind of went up and down, like a guillotine. Is that what it's called? I think. And that's what got me started. And to be completely honest, I started in the like spiral bound scrapbooks that you could get at Walmart. So I still have some. My very first, like 7th, 8th grade, my very first scrapbooks that I created were with those albums, and you would just glue everything straight to the page. And now looking back at those, I'm like, wow. But I will say that in 8th grade, I believe, was my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. And as a gift from me, I took a lot of their photos or copies of their photos and made a scrapbook for them in that, with pictures of their children and their grandchildren and them and their friends. And now that both of my grandparents have passed away, my grandmother passed away last November, my mom brought that album to me because, you know, I made it, I created it, and she thought that I should have it. So, whoo, I'm going to get teary. That was special for me because I could look back on that, and I was in 8th grade when I created that. It's completely different, not even my style. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. If you guys would like to see like flip throughs of those albums, leave me a comment below and let me know, and I might do that. It would be that album and then maybe one from like 7th or 8th grade that I created. Let me know, because there's some craziness going on in there. Anyways, moving on. But that's how I got started with scrapbooking. And to be honest, my grandmother never even scrapbooked, which is hilarious. But I guess she thought that that was something that I would like to do. So that's what I did, and that's how I got started. I got more serious about it, like documenting like all the things, when Emily was born 9 years ago. When she was born, my husband and I decided that I would stay home with her. And so I was, you know, a full-time worker from the age of 16. I wasn't a full-time worker at 16, but I started working at 16 all the way up until, you know, a couple days before I had my daughter. And I honestly felt very, very alone. Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle of that video. So what I was saying is I felt very, very alone. We had just got married, and at the time we got married before we had my daughter, but I was still working an hour away from where we were living. So I was driving back and forth every day. But then after I had Emily, you know, I wasn't there with my friends, and I hadn't really had time to make new friends at the place that we were living currently, or at that time. So, and a lot of my friends didn't come visit me after I had Emily, and I had postpartum depression really bad because I was so used to working and so used to being around people and having that interaction with adults, that it was really bad. So scrapbooking really helped me. It was almost like a therapy for me, and documenting the photos and our good times that we were having really helped me. So that's how I got started scrapbooking. That was a really long answer. I'm sorry. This video is going to be a long video, so you might just want to sit back and get yourself something to eat and drink. Okay, number 9, moving on. If money wasn't an issue or a problem, what's the first thing you would buy craft related? This is a hard one because a typewriter. Ha, yes. I really, really want one of the We Are Memory Keepers typewriters, but they're freaking expensive. And for, I feel like as little as I would use it, I can't justify almost, I think they're almost like $200, maybe more. I can't even remember. I can't justify that price. I would much rather buy embellishments and paper. Whoa, my lights just flickered. Than, you know, a typewriter. So, but I feel like I would do a lot more like, on the front of my scrapbook pages journaling if I had a typewriter. But I mean, technically, I guess I could just print it out. I have done that before. But I really like the way a typewriter looks. So a typewriter would be that answer. Number 10, what's your favorite trend? Florals. Florals, florals, florals. Give me all of the florals. I love flowers. They're so pretty, and you can do all kinds of different, and I think that's one reason why Tracy Reed is one of my favorite designers, because she's always got such amazing florals and like bouquets of flowers. I love, 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 love flowers. So florals is my favorite trend, and it's been my favorite trend for a hot minute. I don't think that I'm really super on trend with any of like the like animals, like the crazy animals that you see, or I don't know, that's just not my thing. But some people make them look really good, but I can't, I don't know, I have a hard time using them. So florals, super easy for me to use florals, and I think that's why I like that trend, because it's more my style. Number 11, which is the last question, what's your favorite style? So 12 by 12, traveler's notebooks, mini albums, etc. All of the things, all of the different things. So I would have to say that my favorite and my go-to is 12 by 12. I love doing traveler's notebooks. They're super fun. And if you don't have a lot of time to sit down and create, they can be great to still have a creative outlet and document your photos and document, you know, your journaling and stuff. And I do like mini albums here and there. I haven't made a mini album in a really long time though. So maybe that would be something that I need to do. But I would say 12 by 12 are my go-to. I love them. I love 8.5 by 11 as well, but I will always go back to 12 by 12. 12 by 12 layouts have my heart. That's where I started. That's what I started with, and I just feel like a connection with 12 by 12 layouts. I don't know. I just love it. I love them. So that's it, you guys. We made it through the 11 questions. So please feel free to play along. I want this thing all over the internet. I want it all over the place. If you want to do this on Instagram, do a little video and post it on Instagram if you don't have a YouTube channel. For the question that says, how long have you been making YouTube videos? You could just answer, how long have you been making videos on Instagram? If you're doing like IGTV or whatever. Definitely play along. I want to watch all of these. And you can tag me. I would love if you post a video, tag me in Facebook, Heather's Crafty Life, or on Instagram, tag me so I can watch it. I want to watch it. I want to see everybody's videos. I want to get to know everybody a little bit better in this community. So I hope that this was a fun video for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss any upcoming videos. And yeah, so don't forget to spread love and be kind. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Bye.